Hi guys, this is what you can do if you are interested at starting a goat rearing farm at the backyard of your house. Now, before you start anything, you need to come up with a plan. A plan will guide you on the activities you are going to follow as you are going to implement this project or as you are going to start on this project. Number two, you need to come up with a budget. A budget will guide you on the expenses you are going to incur while implementing this project. Number three, you need to have what we call shelter. Shelter, I mean a house where these goats are going to stay. Of course, they will not stay outside. They have to be protected because this is your project you are investing in. You have to protect it. Now, after protecting it, which means you need shelter or a house for them. Another thing you can come up with is planting grass for these goats here. Of course, these goats are being reared, but they need food. You need to have a clear plan on how you are going to feed these goats here. We know at times people look at a wide space, but now at the backyard of your house, of course, it means that there is smaller space which you are going to utilize. Be it you have a big piece of land, be it you have a small piece of land, it doesn't matter. Goats are being reared on a small piece of land. Now, when you look at this project here we are watching, you can see those are female goats being reared. They are being fed on grass on a daily basis simply because they are on a zero grazing based system of farming. Now, these goats here, they're ever eating very nutritious food. This grass is being got from the garden. From the garden, that's where this grass is being got. They feed on grass every day. At times, they give them maize bran. You can see how this house is being made. They have used wires. That is those are wires, wire mesh being used inside there. Then the other side, you can see those are small goats. These are the kids of the other female goats the other side. They are being also being fed on very well. Now, the most important thing about this project is the hygiene. You have to be hygienic. That every day, at least, you have to ensure that you remove those droppings you are seeing inside. You have to ensure that that place is clean. Now, where you are seeing something like a ladder, it is connecting the other upper side with the other lower side so that these small goats at times they are being opened up to go and suckle from their mothers in the evening time. You can see they are even very healthy, eating, feeding on very nutritious food. Very nutritious food. Now, out of these goats, apart from just rearing them, we are also getting manure out of them. You saw inside the house that there is some rubbish, as I may call it, collection of rubbish down there. That is not just mere rubbish, that is manure being collected. As they sweep inside where these goats are staying, those droppings go down. Now, after going down, they are being mixed up with the grass or with the leftovers of the food that are being fed on. After that, they are being packed and taken to the farm. Now we use that manure to put where we have planted grass so that we get good grass which we can again use to feed them. You can see these goats here. They are very healthy, but on the zero grazing system, my friend, I do encourage you to start the same. Don't say you want maybe big numbers of goats, no. Me, I myself, I started with only 3 female goats, but you can see within the small period of time, I am having 6 goats. You can see them. These are the younger ones, very healthy, eating, and they are very peaceful. They are not even being stressed up. Now, the other part you can look on is having the veterinary officer. This is a person who can help you to treat these goats here. Of course, you can't treat them because you can't tell the diseases they are suffering through. So you need to have connection with those veterinary officers. They come around, they check on them, and after checking on them, of course, if they need treatment, they will always advise you on what to do. They will always treat them. You can see how this house is being made. Very nice house. They are enjoying. I'm telling you, try it at the backyard of your house. This place is just a very small place,